Right, first of all, I'd like to apologise to Ekow Essuman because I gave him two hopes going into this fight against Josh Taylor. Bob hope and no hope, and Ekow Essuman has went in there and he has completely and utterly tore up the script. What a victory for him. Huge upset. I thought Taylor started off well, to be fair. He was boxing well, he was aggressive, he hurt Essuman a couple of times, but then got hurt himself as well. And I thought in the back end of the fight, Ekow really started to pick up the pace, and he's called the engine for a reason. He came on strong, and he was just the busier of the two fighters. He landed 15 more punches. To be fair, Taylor did land 2 more power punches, but there was no complaints from me at the end of the fight. I really did think that Essuman deserved the win, and Taylor just didn't do enough, and you could see he knew what he had to do, but he couldn't do it, and that's a sign of aging. He's 34 now, and he's had a lot of hard fights, pretty much from when he turned pro. He's constantly been in there with the best possible opposition, and I think that's ultimately slowed him down now, and he's a faded fighter these days. And I'd like to see Josh Taylor retire now. I just don't think there's any point in him continuing. He's going to become a gatekeeper, and for Britain's only ever undisputed champion, I just don't think he needs to do that to himself. I think ultimately he's given it a good go. He's went up to a new weight. That was in Scotland. It was a close competitive fight, but there was one clear winner. Josh Taylor did not win that. For me, you can't even make an argument for a draw. And I just think he's got to call it a day now. He's lost his last 4 fights. I know on paper it's 3, but everyone knows he lost that first Capital fight as well. And that Essuman fight was there for him, basically, to get him a win at a new weight. And that would have been the start of potentially a little run at welterweight. But now he's completely finished, and I know he said he wants to continue, he'll be back, but what is the point, really? It's just going to get worse for him. He's made good money. Okay, he's not made the Saudi money, but he still would have made a few mil in his career, and I think that's enough. It was a shame to see him storm out the ring. He was pissed off at the result, and understandably so. It must be difficult when you're in there to truly know who's won, and in a close fight, you think at home you're going to get it, but there's just absolutely no chance he could have got that decision. For Ekow, I was over the moon. I didn't give him a prayer unless Taylor was completely finished. And the ironic thing is, I don't think Taylor is completely finished, but he is 100% past it. But Ekow can only beat who's in front of him. He boxed well. He didn't let the crowd or the atmosphere get to him. And even Susan Boyle and Nicola Sturgeon, the most avid Scots you will ever meet, still had him winning that fight. So full respect to Ekow. He'll get a massive fight now. I think Brian Norman Jr. would be a great fight for him. He'd be up against it, but he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain. He picked up the WBO Global Welterweight title. So I know those titles are meaningless in a way, but they do give you a good ranking. And there's a really good chance that if Brian Norman Jr. on paper was looking for an easy defence, that he could pick Ekow, and that'd be a big payday for him. And you never know, he could pull it off. So good luck to Ekow. Over the moon for him. And Moses Itauma, take a bow. He steals the show once again, stopping Mike Balogun, whatever the hell his name is, inside 2 rounds. Just sensational. He landed 2 big left hands in round 1, putting Mikey Boy down, who, to be fair, fought out of his skin after that. He showed the heart of a lion. He really went for Moses, but the levels, you just knew that Moses was going to clock him again. He dropped him again with a right hand in round 2, and then finished him off with another right hand. Just brutal, ice cold from Moses. And he's got everything. I mean, he's 20 years old. He's improving all the time. He's getting bigger. He punches hard. His hand speed is phenomenal. Fantastic footwork. So patient and very mature for his age. He's got everything that you need to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And if he's got a chin, that's exactly what Moses Itauma is going to be, because he looks like the absolute bollocks. He still needs to be tested. And now's the perfect time to step him up. I think Gassiev would be a really good opponent. Otto Wallen, you've got Bakoli there, Ijagba. So many names that could potentially give him rounds and potentially hit him on the chin. And let's see what Moses is made of. Because again, if he can take a shot, then there is no reason why he can't go on and dominate the heavyweight division after Usyk retires. So yeah, good night of boxing, guys. Well done to Ekow Essuman. He pulled off the upset. Not many people picked him, so credit to anyone who did. Please retire Josh Taylor. It's time to step up Moses. Let me know your thoughts as always anyway, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the boxing over the weekend. Have a fantastic week. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one.